Since buffaloes are considered as one of the natural reservoirs or host of the foot and mouth disease, contact between these species and cattle are responsible for most of the FMD outbreak in cattle at the edge of protected areas, which generate huge economic losses. When our news team visited the area, we found a herd of cattle grazing inside the Mahango Conservation Area of the Babata National Park. This, the villagers say, is due to the non-existence of a border fence with the park that was destroyed by elephants. One of the villagers whom our news team spoke to fears for an FMD outbreak among cattle. Cosmas Mbungu says their cattle enter the park and sometimes travel as far as 15 kilometers inside the park. Mbungu says about 5 cattle have died so far in the park in recent months, some of them after getting stuck in the mud while trying to get water. The revised national policy on human-wildlife conflict management does not make provision for payment for livestock that died or were killed in a national park or conservancy-exclusive wildlife zone.
We have reported the fence issue to the ministry officials on several occasions. We asked them to recruit locals to fix the fence, just as a temporary measure to stop our livestock from going inside the park, but they did not listen to us. We are now losing our animals inside the park. They held a meeting here where we were told that if your animal dies inside the park, you cannot be paid.
Human-wildlife conflict also remains a huge concern to the villagers who claim that each year they are losing their livestock to lion attacks.
Since I was relocated to this village, I lost a lot of livestock. Each year, my goats, cattle and donkeys are killed by lions. Ministry officials used to come here, write their reports, but nothing happens thereafter. Sometimes I would sleep in the kraal to guard my livestock from being attacked by lions. For all the losses which I suffered all these years, up until now, I haven't received any form of compensation from the ministry.
The impact of human-wildlife conflict is also being felt by residents of the Kavango West region. Kavango West Regional Governor Sirka Ausiku called on the Environment, Tourism and Forestry Ministry to institute proper human-wildlife conflict management and mitigation plans.
The challenge of human-wildlife conflict still persisting in our region, and we want really to be addressed. Issue of elephants, crocodiles are still killing and destroying the properties of our community. People go to the river to fetch water because they don't have other alternative. And we are appealing for the government to find alternative for them to have safe water, not always going to the river.